What is up, Theme Park Overload fans? It is Anthony here with my usual tour and review stuff. I hope you guys enjoy these segments because I do them a lot. And today I am at Moreys Piers in Wildwood, New Jersey. So let's go right to Surfside Pier. Our first ride on this tour is their magic bike from Zamperla, where you have to pedal to get higher. So if you like exercise, that should be the ride for you. This section of Surfside Pier just has a lot of kiddie rides. Kangaroo is definitely a nice family ride though. I love Kangaroo. And a little farther up the pier is It. Yes, it's called It. It's a weird name, but it's a great ride. It uses lap bars instead of over-the-shoulder restraints, which is always a good thing. And back there is their Larson Flyers called Kong. And it can snap a lot actually, but they have restrictions, which is sad. Over here we have a Tilt-A-Whirl and Zoom Flume, which we'll get to later. And Flitzer is a okay family coaster. You see these a couple other places. I've ridden the one at Jenkinson's Boardwalk. And this is my second. And they do have a couple other key rides that aren't that great. But anyway, their Log Flume, Zoom Flume, is just crazy good. It is one of my favorite log flumes, because you actually go under the pier. And Atmosphere is a Larson drop tower, I believe. It is just like the one at Knoebels and Waldemere. Just they range from heights. And there was Gravitron. And here is Doo-Wopper, a terrible wild mouse. We are now at our second pier on this tour. Here we have Sea Serpent, which is that Vekoma boomerang you saw. And here you got the Teacups. So back there is actually a very big Ferris wheel. Now in front of us we have a kiddie bumper cars, which has these very scary faces. I don't know how kids would like that. I know I don't. And back there is the bumper cars, and they are pretty slow. Over here is a pretty weird dark ride that you're sitting in a boat and watch pirate scenes. And back there is Ghost Ship and Music Express. Over here is a few kiddie rides. And here we have a very fun flat ride that I enjoyed, but I won't say the name of it. In front of us now we have a wave swinger that you see at a lot of parks. And it is really neat since you're on like an elevated platform. Just like Kong also has an elevated platform. And here was a ride that was closed on my visit, Maelstrom. So I can't give any detail on that. Our third and final pier is Adventure Pier, which has a slingshot called Spring Shot, which are always fun, and Skyscraper, which is probably my favorite flat ride. I went for an ACE event, so I got all of these rides for free. They were included with my wristband. And in front of us we got a S&S Screamin' Swings. It reminds me of the old Dorney Park days, meaning last year when they had a Screamin' Swings. And behind that is a Sky Coaster. And I'm always a fan of those Sky Coasters. Back there we have a CCI wooden coaster called Great White. I thought it was a decent wooden coaster. There are some spots I really enjoyed, but others were a little rough and not that enjoyable. There was a terrible clown maze. And finally, we have another view of Screamin' Swings. So that is all for my tour and review of Moreys Piers. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please remember to subscribe to our YouTube channel, follow me on Instagram at Ride the Thrills, and follow the whole team on Instagram at ThemePark OverLoad. And remember to not walk in front of cameras.